We are live, JTH Construction Studio. It is Monday Music Hour. Before we get to the man, the myth, the legend, I'd like to say some things about my sponsors, please. American Basement Solutions, Larry Ralph Sr., 1-877-409-2857. Fathom Real Estate with Teresa Mesmer, 765-341-8911. Reps Fitness, where you can catch Corey every Wednesday night. Can you hear me? Oh, you did? Can you hear me? Okay, I wanted to make sure.
We can all hear you, Kevin.
765. There we go. Drink of the Creek concert series coming up May 7th. Blind Boys Lawn Care, 765-315-9656. It's going to be spring here. Grass is going to grow. Findhelp.org with Judge Williams. Get on there, and it's just not for money. There's all sorts of things on there. Get on there and research that site. It's a great site. Wayman's Furniture and Mattress, 765-342-4339. I was going to say, I'll get back to the list here in a minute, but I want to say thank you to American Basement Solutions, Fathom Real Estate, Wayman's, Peggy Mayfield. Those guys came big yesterday during our fundraiser, and I'll get to that later on in the show. Wellspring, 765-346-6661. Stids Comfort Systems. Rob loves them. 765-346-0195. Peggy Mayfield, state representative, District 60. She just finished her 10th session. She was in here over the weekend with us. I think that's all I got. There's only one thing left to do.
Whoa. Before you introduce.
Oh, what we got?
I want to say something.
These
guys don't have a clue. These two guys, I don't mean that bad.
Sorry, Rob.
But what you guys did yesterday for those boys is unreal.
It was a good day.
And to put that together in less than a week and raise $8,000.
48 hours.
2.5, yeah. I said less than a week.
Yeah.
So 48 hours. You guys, they did a fundraiser in here yesterday to help two young guys that are in middle school. One of them is going to go to the National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. Another kid's in a choir, and he got selected to go to Carnegie Hall.
Wow.
So the point of that, it takes a lot of money to get to do that.
Yeah.
Right. And they needed combined $8,000.
$6,500.
Or $6,500.
Yeah.
And these guys put it together and raised that money yesterday. That's why you've been seeing people walk in and out of here. So these guys will, they'll know what's going on. This thing was full of items yesterday.
Friday night
we auctioned them off.
Friday night we announced it, and we raised $8,000.
And how that happens, though, because I'll say it, because you guys are awesome. You can't toot your own horn, but you guys are awesome. And what you guys did there is unbelievable. And then the people that joined in, the people that continue to watch your programs and do that is great. And not to mention, like yesterday, the no-bake cookies I bought, them things are good, man.
That was Jessica Britt's no-bake cookies, by the way.
The caramels that Peggy Mayfield makes, off the chart, great. Really. But I just want to say that because it's hard to sit up here and brag on what you guys did, but I don't have a dog in that fight, so I can say whatever I want to. I thought you guys were awesome as usual.
Thank you, Rob.
Very awesome.
Thank you, Rob.
So now we can start the show. I had to get that out of
I don't know where the caramel samples went. I did not get any.
Bring some caramel samples.
I don't know.
I think Tim took them too.
I bet you they're in there.
I did reach into that fudge bowl. I thought it was a sample bowl.
What we do is we take the product and we're like, we'll take the product and be like, hey, we're selling a remote control and aim it towards the camera, and then they'll bid on it. And Rob was bidding on everything, and he just walked in, and Corey was right there, and he had old-fashioned.
Pound of old-fashioned chocolate fudge, and Rob just reached in.
And he's got I can't. Rob reaches in and took one and put, and we're like,
he had a sample.
Well, but they had samples over here of the no bakes. I thought, okay, well, I'll just take a sample of that. Well, that was
approved.
Yeah, it was a great.
So,
all right, get us.
And now,
to go.
The moment we're all here. We've been waiting for this all day since last Monday, 7 full days. Ladies and gentlemen,
I think you're kind of out of it.
No, pause for effect. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Monday Music Hour, the one and only Mr. Elms. You can't laugh. You can't laugh when I'm doing it.
That was awful.
You can't laugh. Rob Helms.
There you go. If you're going to do it, we got to at least do it
You
right.
can't laugh.
Hey, welcome everybody to
I
Music
quit.
Monday again. Wow, last
Yeah.
week's show was off the chart. Great. Russ Baum was fun. Week before that, we had Rich Hardesty in here. We've had Rose. We got a great lineup coming. The 78s are coming back.
Good.
I got to get with them. I talked to them the other day, and like I told you off air, Taylor, they love you, man.
I love them. They're awesome.
They think a lot of you. But in the house tonight to do Music Monday with us,
Keenan.
Taylor Hurley and Keenan Rainwater. Taylor, Keenan, how you guys doing tonight?
Feeling good? Yeah, I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine?
Oh, yeah, I just got back from the gym. I'm pumped. I'm ready.
Literally.
Yeah.
So when you guys say jam, we could talk about that later. We got to get the music going. But is that something you do every Monday, Keenan? Is that what that is? Or what he's talking about, you guys did a jam already today or something? Or
Oh, actually, Russ Baum runs On the Rise from Rainwater Studios Monday through Friday. Taylor's been coming down and playing the drums or the cajon, lead guitar, whatever we ask of him, really.
what time you guys do that?
Generally start around 11:30. We run on ish time, so sometimes that's like more like 12:30. Sometimes it's probably not going to be earlier than 11:30.
I like the ish times.
But yeah, right.
Yeah, they're nice.
We run the lounge before that, starting at 10:30, where we play the best of the stream, where we record local and regional music Friday nights, and then we cut that into individual videos. Run it like a radio station, but with video, like MTV used to be,
Yeah.
with minimal talking and maximum music. But whenever Russ is ready, we roll On the Rise and have a great time doing it.
Well, we're glad to have you guys in here. Taylor, you're going to be up first. What are you going to sing for us, bud? Taylor Hurley.
I'm going to sing a song I wrote last October. I got into stock investing and stuff, and I got real lucky with Dogecoin. And with the money that I got from it, I ended up taking a spontaneous trip down to Mississippi. So I wrote a song called Back Down to the Delta.
Yeah.
Like that.
There we go.
My woman tonight, she's crazy. She's driving me insane. All over something we could never change. I'm going back down to the Delta. Well, maybe I'll find a reason. And maybe I'll find myself. Maybe I'll find what I'm looking for. Maybe the gates of hell. I'm going back down to the Delta. I'm going back down to the Delta. Well, please forgive me, Father, for I know now what I see. The woman is the devil and the devil's got a hold of me. I bet the hand that fed the lies to all my misery. I pick the bone, dig up the clay, and all what's left of me. Well, please forgive me, brother. How far will you fall? Until we find the ending now, and wait till Satan's call. I'm going back down to the Delta. I came across the embers of our dying breed, but no one else cares for you, 'cause no one cares for me. I'm going back down to the Delta. I'm going back down to the Delta. Well, please forgive me, Father, for I know now what I see. The woman is the devil and the devil's got a hold of me. I bet the hand that fed the lies to all my misery. I pick the bone, dig up the clay, and all what's left of me. devil and the devil, Lord's got a hold of me. I bit the hand that fed the lies to all my misery. I pick the bone, dig up the clay, and all what's left of me.
Very good.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Did you get that cut? Did you cut that?
Not yet, no.
Not yet?
No.
Because I know you were doing some stuff down in Rich's studio for a while.
I was about to bring him up. Yeah, when I wrote that, I wrote it down at Dockery Farms, and I texted Rich as soon as I wrote it. I'm like, I just wrote a song at Dockery Farms, and he's like, oh, Robert Johnson, yeah. But no, we just started on another record, but that one didn't make it on it yet. I got a couple other ones I wanted to do first, but
Got a cool groove to it.
I like it. Yeah, thank you.
I'm so used to you joking around. I was waiting on the punchline about your investment money. You paid for a trip down to Mississippi, though. That wasn't a punchline. That was cool.
Oh no, there was this big long joke I made about Russ today. That was really but that was a true story. Yeah, I got that was the only time I ever invested, and I got super lucky. And I was like, I want to go to Mississippi. I always wanted to go down there.
Righteous. Well done.
So, Keenan, what are you going to do for us? Keenan Rainwater, everybody.
Well, I appreciate you, Rob. I'm going to play one off of the Indiana Boys' first album. Wrote this a long time ago. And it came together over a few years. I actually added a verse after we recorded it. So it's a little different than the original, but it's called Sonnet. Job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. Just cause I'm broke don't mean I'm running. I'm like a frog on a rock, just a son, waiting on a meal to pass by. Job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. I might be useless as tits on a hog and funny looking like a three-legged dog, but getting by. Yeah, I like living right and being free. That's all anyone can say for me. Man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. Well, I've been young and I've had trouble. Bad mistakes I made double, but God's on my side. Yeah, I like living right and being free. That's all anyone can say for me. Job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time. Just cause I'm scared it don't mean I'm running. I'm like a frog on a rock, just a son, waiting on a meal to pass by. I like living right and being free. Give a damn what to say about me. So keep this job, man, keep your money. Ain't got nothing against anybody's ever wasting my time.
nice. Very nice. Keenan Rainwater, everybody.
Appreciate you.
Very good, man. Very
That's
good.
awesome. I felt those folks at home's prayers. I was telling them, say a prayer for me. Taylor's tough act to follow.
All right, Taylor, we're going to keep the music going. I've got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys about tonight because I've been thinking about because I feel like I'm like at a songwriter's round, kind of, if you've ever been to one of those, which I have been to a lot of them. And I was just at one. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But what are you going to do for us, Taylor?
I'll do one that we did on a songwriter's round this morning.
Right.
It's called "Free From Me." It's one I wrote last year.
You ever join in with him on any of these, or is it pretty much?
Well, usually we're asking Taylor to join in with other folks because he's a better lead player and percussionist. He's just an all-around musician, but I get to play the harmonica along with us quite a bit. But a lot of times we just let Taylor go to town. He's kind of a one-man band.
Go to town, Taylor.
Hell yeah.
You play lead on mine, though.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah, we'll get it next time. But... Okay. Well, now my mental fight inside of my old vacant mind has whisked me well away from any form of holy light. My guess is that I'm crazy, cause no one hears me speak. My eyes hold demise, a man who met with God in light. And if you think you know me, you don't even know me. You don't even know who I am. So hold your questions, then I'll reckon you can crucify me after the show. If you're right, then I'm wrong, and I'll torture myself until I ain't. Then I'm gone and I won't be coming back. So save me your pity, it ain't what I need. I need to be free from me. So hold your fire, darling, let my light come back around. Charge my batteries and try to love you one more round. Voices in my head say that I ain't worth a damn, but the words I hear from you help to clarify that I am. So let me die upon that hill and serve my condition and retain my thrills. So when I'm around hell I can't speak, cause I'm sure that everybody hates me. If you're right, then I'm wrong, and I'll torture myself until I ain't. When you're here, then I'm gone, and I won't be coming back. So save me your pity, it ain't what I need. I need to be free from me. If you're right, then I'm wrong, and I'll torture myself until I ain't. If you're here, then I'm gone, and I won't be coming back. So save me your pity, it ain't what I need. I need to be free from me. Oh, I need to be free from me. Oh, I need to be free from me. Thank you.
Man, your voice sounds so good on that.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, man, when you went up to your high part, the tone of your voice really sounded good right there.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Thank
think
you,
he
thank
means
you.
it.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud of that one.
Russ is on. He said, "Hey,
Yeah, and I seen
Hey,
somebody say something about Cody Jinks. He's a big hero of
Yeah.
mine. Got to meet him a couple times. Great guy. Anyway.
Would you say he's influenced your vocal stylings?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like when I first started playing country music about 4 or 5 years ago, that was like who turned me on to country music. That's what opened to like all the ancient, like well not ancient, greats like Waylon and Hank Williams and all that stuff. But yeah, he's definitely an influence.
Because
Yeah.
you came
Wait.
out of a more of a, you telling me, 90s rock, some almost...
I played in a
emo
thrash
things.
metal band
Thrash
for a while.
They got you. Yeah, right on.
That's quite the difference, though. So what are you going to do for us, Keenan?
I'll play you the most recent song that I've written. It's called Prodigal. We recorded this split rail. We might have even played it for you last time we were up here together. Goes a little something like this. Looks in the mirror there, can find a smile anywhere. Speed up coming back, left on a dirt road, carrying a heavy load. Speed up coming back. Now there's two ways he can go. Sometimes I wonder, does he know that old dirt's now a highway home? You run so hard when you're gonna slow down. Can you make a loop and get turned around? Don't you grow tired of the dirt and snow blowing right behind you? There's a highway home. Remember being just a kid, wondering what the grown-ups did, chasing meters as kitty and by. Well, it's been so many years, so many tears and fears. It's a lump down in my throat. I wanna be a better man, not sure if I can. Layers like a hook that gets set real deep. But oh, it's the little things, and all the smiles kindness brings. You get some love and you give it right back. You run so hard when you're gonna slow down. Can you make a loop and get turned around? Don't you grow tired of the dirt and snow when right behind you is the highway home? Can you cut out an inch and put it right back? Do you tell the truth about what you lack? Can you find in your heart what it takes to forgive? Oh, go on and do what your daddy did. Oh, you run so hard when you're gonna slow down. Can you make a loop and get turned around? Don't you grow tired of the dirt and snow right behind you? It's the highway home. Went right behind you. It's the highway home.
Nice.
Very nice.
Need a rainwater.
Still haven't got that last chorus down. Rich Merpurgo, where Taylor recorded, he had us raise that up, I don't know, an octave or a little bit at the end for dynamic effect. It turned out great on the album, but I had several runs at it, and I'm still trying to figure out how to. Thank you, Rich, for the good advice. It worked out well on the album.
Good at that.
Yeah.
Before we go to, yeah, he is. I'm fortunate to be in 3 bands with him.
He's incredible.
So, before we go to your next song, Taylor, I want to talk about where you're going to be at. You got an upcoming gig in Lexington, Kentucky this Friday, right?
Yep.
And then you got a big one coming up at the end of this month with Mud Mayhem.
Yep.
Your first band gig, is that right?
Yeah, first full band. Yeah,
Full band?
in a long time. I had a band way back in the day, but that doesn't matter.
Rob, he's got some heavy hitters in that band. Have you heard that latest news? Who's playing lead guitar for him down there?
Caleb.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Is that something?
Yeah, I was really blessed that that all came together like that.
It's good.
He's got like two-fifths of Split Row playing in that band.
Yeah, I know.
Who else is playing in it?
Brandon's playing in it.
Oh, Brandon Clem?
He's the one that put the band together, actually. Yep.
It'd be a good band. You should have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
So, but this Friday, you're going to head down to Kentucky,
Mm-hmm.
play a club down there, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And you've been playing back and forth, am I right? Southern Indiana and Kentucky and all that good stuff?
Yep. Kentucky's been good to me. Indiana's always my home, but Indiana, there's a lot of the scene down there has been very open to me. It's cool to like have two homes almost, but they've been really good to me.
So Keenan, I'm gonna come back and let him sing one here in a minute. But you got April 23rd. It's Rich Hardesty Band, the Meager Kings with Russ Baum, right?
Right.
And at the Brown County Playhouse.
That's correct. Corey Flick and I will open the show. Corey's a harmonica player, and I play harmonica, so it's kind of a dual harps thing, which is kind of
like dueling harps.
Yeah, I wouldn't go duel with the man; he'd slay me. But it's cool to hear them both together. He used to play with a band called Waldemere Revival. He's been on the road touring with it. He's actually in Rich Hardesty's band. This is our Ringwater Studios Presents quarterly show at the Playhouse. So these are artists we've had in the studio, and we're presenting at the Brown County Playhouse.
And the tickets are available. How they get those if they want to get them?
At browncountyplayhouse.org. Jump on there and find the show for April 23rd. We use Audience View as a ticketing platform, and it'll lead you right through the process.
So by luck here, the last 3 weeks, we've had people that are all on that show.
Right.
We have
Right.
Rich Hardesty, Russ Baum, and then you.
We didn't plan that at all, but those are all the people that'll be at the show on April 23rd. That's
It worked
crazy.
out good, and we hope you have a packed house.
We do too. We're looking forward to an attentive audience. It's a 423 week. That's going to be an interesting time, and I'm sure there will be a lot of colorful people there. We're looking forward to hanging out with them, and we have an after party afterwards. There's even going to be an after party that Rich is hosting. It's going to be a wild night.
Is that the one you're playing, Taylor?
Yeah.
All right. Well, do us another song, Taylor.
Sure.
Then I got some questions and stuff I want to talk to you guys about.
Yeah. This song's called I'm Not Supposed to Fall in Love with You. This is actually one that me and the second record. Moments like this, deep in December, my mind rendered the girl I remember, sealing my breath. Any sense of loyalty, any girl with me just couldn't compare. She was a blonde-haired beauty with the eyes of a queen and an attitude that made her seem like the meanest thing. But she was perfect to me. Her eyes shine brighter than a pile of gold, and I wouldn't mind to ever go just gazing into that soul. But I'm not supposed to fall in love with you, babe. It was the last thing I ever wanted to do. So please forgive my foolishness. They'll try to ride me away, but I'm not supposed to fall in love with you. So I go down on memory lane and still find your name. I still feel the same, but I can't stay here. No, I've got to go on down the road, the only one I know. It's the only rose I've ever owned is a lyric half spent in a broken song that I've sung way too many times. And every night till the crack of dawn, I find myself singing along to anything that'll make me try to move on. But I'm not supposed to fall in love with you, babe. It was the last thing I ever wanted
my foolishness, he'll try to ride me away. But I'm not supposed to fall in love with you. And every time I think I've got her out of my mind, it comes back clean and hard and cuts me like a knife. But I'm not supposed to fall in love with you, babe. It was the last thing I ever wanted to do. So please forgive my foolishness, he'll try to ride me away. But I'm not supposed to fall in love. I'm not supposed to fall in love with you, babe. It was the last thing I ever wanted to do. Please forgive my foolishness, he'll try to ride me away. But I'm not supposed to fall in love with you.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, Taylor, so how hard is that to change keys right there without hitting a note?
That is the first time I've ever done that, and it took me a lot to practice that. But I've done
Yeah, I
it
mean,
so
you know
much.
what I'm talking about. That he did that without having the note to take him to it.
Modulating on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be doing it.
Okay. All right, do one more for Keenan, and then we're going to get to some announcements we got, and I got some questions to ask you guys.
All right. Well, I wrote this song over a decade ago and put it on a solo album, and it was really just a chorus, and I had to put a couple verses with it. The verses aren't any less true because of that. They're just pretty simple, but it's a lot of the songs I write are kind of an emotional release, like a diary entry, and this one happened to be about a buddy of mine that addicted to heroin. Found there wasn't much of anything me or anybody else could do about it, and then earlier this week he passed away related to that addiction, and I watched so many of the people that I used to hang out with him pass away before that. It's a celebration of life over Bloomington, about a week. I'll play this song for my buddy Lindsay. Walked inside this morning, dew was on the ground, a few birds singing, the only sound, drifting through the valleys, many miles away, heard a whistle blowing, thought I heard it say, I'll see you on the mountaintop if you make it back. I'll catch you on the town on the wrong side of the tracks, and I'll help you fight that demon that we both know so well. Before that dragon you're chasing leads you straight to hell. Got a call I hated, I heard an old friend say, cops are come to take you, they're taking you away. You're sitting in a jail cell, cold and alone. There's no one to talk to, now you're not home. But I'll see you on the mountaintop when you make it back. I'll catch you out in B-Town on the wrong side
mountaintop. When you make it back, I'll catch you on town, on the wrong side of the tracks, and I'll help you fight that demon that we both know so well, before that dragon you're chasing.
Keenan Rainwater. You all right, bud?
Yeah, it takes a while for stuff like that to set in for me. You know, first hear the news, it's just kind of. Russ was playing a song this morning about a similar theme, and it started to hit me then. And I think just over the course of a week or two, it'll settle in. The reality of things are pretty profound sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had a buddy that died years ago. And I'm like, hey, do you miss blah 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 right now? And he's like, yeah, dude. It was like it took us a year before we finally realized, oh my gosh, like, yeah.
Right. Especially people you haven't seen for a while. It's
Yeah.
like, well, are they just still away, or is it? Me too.
Kevin, tell us about some things.
All right, Rob, we got Star Search coming up. I think we're up to about 14 contestants.
14
or 15.
How much do they win, Kevin?
I think it's $1,000.
It's $1,000.
From
$1,000.
Bouncers Are Us. And Mr. Sears stepped up and got involved with that. The round one dates are April 25th, May 23rd, and June 27th. So that's coming up. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. That'll be fun. Are we still accepting auditions? I think auditions are...
Nope, it's over.
Over. Never mind that man behind the curtain.
Bethany Latham said it's over.
Yep.
She's the one that is running it, so she says it's over.
Also coming up, we've got the 2022 Porchtime Golf Outing to benefit Porchtime LLC Scholarship Fund. Sunday, April 30th, out at Foxcliff Golf Course. That's going to be a fun day out there. What it is the beginning of the graduating class of 2020, the Porchtime LLC Scholarship Fund has provided a $1,000 scholarship to a student graduating from Morgan County High School who exhibits good citizenship and is accepted into and intends to pursue a 2 to 4 year degree in communications at a vocational technical school or an accredited college or university. That's what this is all about. We're giving 2 $1,000 scholarships away. We need teams and we need sponsors. Get hold of myself or Bethany or Corey, and we'll break it all down to you.
Start party at Cheese. We did it.
Corey did it.
Thank you, folks.
500 cent?
Corey rolling that
Usually
big
means
dough.
1,800 got sent within 5 minutes, and Facebook's doubling those stars right now. So you guys just rolling in them.
You guys probably don't do the monkey dance, do you? No.
No, we just
Somebody's
do-
got to do a monkey dance.
This is all we do right here.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And I get made fun of for doing it.
So we got the golf outing. We got Star Search. We just had the auction yesterday.
Yes, sir.
We got Music Mondays.
We got Monday Music Hour, and then coming up in June, we have our Cancer Survivor Weekend. It's going to be June 4th and June 5th. We got 2 events going on, actually 3 events. Shave for the Brave is the 4th, which we all shave our head for donations to St. Baldrick's. And then also Cancer
Really?
Survivor Day. You'll be fine. Cancer Survivor Day is also the 5th. Those are going to be at West Middle
The
or... Oh, the 4th. I'm sorry, the 4th at John R. Wooden, whatever it's called now. It's West Middle.
John Wooden.
That's going on the 4th. And then from noon on the 4th till noon on the 5th, we're going to try to do a 24-hour-a-thon. Stay online, raise money through donations to donate to children's cancer research. So that's what we're going to try to do. We may not pull that off. We were dead tired yesterday after 9 hours.
Wait a minute, time out. Did you hear what Bethany just said?
I know it. She's
We will.
It's gonna happen.
You know,
Not an option.
I'm just gonna share. I'm not gonna dig too deep in this, and I'll make it quick because we got music to listen to. But we're less than 24 hours old into that thing we did yesterday, right? With all the hectic stuff. She itemized everything and has everything alphabetically. I mean, I'm like, how did you? What?
That's why she runs the show.
Wait though.
Mandy
She works for you. She works for us. She's a wife. She's a mom. She has a regular job, and I'm like, I don't know. She clones herself or something. Because
I think what it's called, boys. It's called self-discipline, and the rest of us can take some notes.
Very good.
Hey, you know, we're cut from the same cloth.
Right.
All right, so Taylor, what I was going to tell you and Keen about, because I noticed the songwriting. You're both songwriters. And I'm not sure who you're influenced by. Who's influenced you?
Paul Simon, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Jim Croce, and Waylon Jennings, and Sturgill Simpson. Those
It
are
makes
my
me think she's been asked this question before.
Yeah.
Well, but that's a wide variety of an answer. It's a great answer. What about you, Keenan, real quick?
Let's say John Prine and U2 and Led Zeppelin. Johnny Cash, although he didn't write most of the stuff he sang, but it's really cool how he makes songs his own.
Oh yeah,
one can hope to do the same.
So, like Taylor, for example, would you consider yourself a country music artist or a rock? What do you consider yourself, or just an artist, or what do you consider yourself?
I'm a country music artist that's on its way out of being a country artist. I've always been categorized as almost like dark folk rock, like just because I like minor chords and stuff. So like that's the category that I've been put in, and I kind of like that, but. Like the first record that I ever did, it was me trying to be country, and this next one we're doing is totally not country. There's like maybe one country song on it. So.
But is it you though? I mean, is it what you like, how you feel?
Oh yeah, it's 100% me. That's what.
And you're kind of Americana. Is that a fair answer, Keenan, or
pretty fair? Americana is kind of a lack of a genre, and I kind of fall into that. I did a solo album that was like late 50s, early 60s rock. I've been on a Americana with bluegrass overtones, with the Indiana Boys, with Southern rock, with Split Rail, just kind of whatever comes out.
I want to speak about the Boys because I was hoping Caleb might have come in here with you, but
yeah, he's got a big project today. So.
Is Split Rail still doing anything at all together, or are you guys just pretty much done? Or
for all intents and purposes, right now we're done. At the last show we played at Frenchie's, Caleb said this will not be the last time we make music together. So there's nothing's ruled out. We're all still kicking. We're all still
everybody's still buddies.
We're all still buddies. It's an amicable thing. Everybody's got different season going on right now. We're out exploring, doing different things. I think it's great that Caleb's playing with Taylor. I always love Caleb's lead playing. He plays right from his heart.
Yeah, he's good.
I think it's good for him to get out there and not have to be the front man for a while and just get to enjoy playing music without the pressure.
He was telling me, he's like,
What I was going to tell you last week we went to Nashville, Tennessee. It took there was 9 of us, and we went to a bar down there called The Local. Mm-hmm. And it was 4 all-stars, hit songwriters. And if you look them up, it was Jeffrey Steele, Anthony Smith, Chris Wallen, and Ira Dean. Ira Dean used to play in Trick Pony, if any of you guys remember that band. He was a bass player, but he's written hit records. He just wrote the big song Aaron Lewis just had. If you know who Aaron Lewis is.
Oh, yeah.
Am I the Only One? Have you heard?
Yeah.
He wrote that. Jeffrey Steele, the list is this long. Anthony Smith, Chris Wallen. But they did the songwriter round, and it was just incredible.
Did they perform as well as they play?
No,
I mean, as well as they write the songs that they've written. Are obviously amazing,
Jeffrey Steele should be. Well, Anthony Smith has had hit records as an artist, but their niche is the songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeffrey Steele is a phenomenal performer and singer. He was in a band called Boy Howdy that was a long time ago, if you remember them. He's had his own record deal, but he wrote My Wish for the Rascal Flatts.
Oh, wow.
He wrote These Days.
So these guys are living on mailbox money now, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and they play out, and they do all these rounds.
I hate that.
It's a rough life.
And I just thought it was so cool. And that's kind of what you guys are doing on a level here, kind of. Right, in your studio when you have these jams, is that not it, kind of?
Yeah, that sometimes it's the Writers in the Round. Every Wednesday, like this past Wednesday on the stream, Wednesday night, that was a Writers in the Round session. It's one of my preferred ways to do things. It's either that or full bands. Like when we have singer-songwriters, it's either 2 or 3 of them in the round.
Now, we'll tell you what they called themselves, and you'll love this. I hope we don't get kicked off Facebook. The No Jab Troubadours. No Jab Troubadours.
Not a political situation at all there.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And their hats was take this jab and shove it.
Horse time does not express.
Yeah.
These express are not necessarily.
I'm just saying, but it was so good. And I would love to see more stuff. But in Nashville, that's an everyday occurrence at every, tons of places to go do that down there.
It's just as polarized down there from what I can tell. I went down there to sing some songs into the can for a fella, and he had the backing vocalist from Alabama come in and lay down backing vocals, and they first 15, 20 minutes they were in there, they were just railing against their relatives that wouldn't get vaccinated, and anybody that wouldn't was some hillbilly, and I just sat back in the corner saying, I'm not even here, man. You know,
I'm more after their music part of it.
right.
But all right, now the big question is: you're both songwriters and you love performing your own songs. And I think we went through this with you. But when you're not performing your own songs and you get to perform a cover, now you better be prepared here, Taylor.
Ooh.
What do you like to perform when you're not performing your own music?
Like my favorite cover,
Yeah,
like song in general, or just
yeah. What would it be?
My favorite song is either, it depends on the mood, but it's a tie between "I'm on Fire" by Bruce Springsteen and a Reed Southall song called "Gun Shy." Those are my two favorite covers probably right now.
Okay, can you play either one of them?
Of course, yeah.
Well, pick one.
Okay.
I want to hear some Bruce.
Yeah, I didn't recognize the second one you said. I don't know.
Reed Southall is a phenomenal red dirt country artist out of Texas or out of Oklahoma. I actually recently talked to somebody about him getting a hold of him about cutting that last ballad that I just played. I don't know if that'll turn into anything. That'd be cool. Anyway, "Gun Shy" by Reed Southall. You're a lot of fun, you're young and good looking too. And I don't mind at all waking up next to you. We've been running around for the last few weeks, till you stopped one night and you said to me, "Where are we and where's this going?" Well, I rolled over, said, "I don't know why we gotta put a label on something." I said, "Grow up and walk out my door." I'm sorry, darling, if I've been a little gun shy. Girl, there ain't nothing wrong with you. It just scares me to death laying here by your side. After what the last one put me through, you'd be gun shy too. Now you're mad as hell, got that hat on wild tight. You already decided that you're drinking tonight. So don't try to put it that it's all on me. Girl, I told you the truth and I set you free. I'm sorry, darling, if I've been a little gun shy. Girl, there ain't nothing wrong with you. It just scares me to death laying here by your side. After what the last one put me through, you'd be gun shy too. Now I'm not saying that this won't eventually work out, but I'm just saying not right now. I'm sorry, darling, if I've been a little gun shy. Girl, there ain't nothing wrong with you. It just scares me to death laying here by your side. After what the last one put me through, you'd be gun shy too. You'd be gun shy too. You'd be gun shy too.
Very nice. All right, Keenan. Now to you.
Same question, huh?
Same question.
Who would I cover if I were to cover?
I know when you was here last time, you did one that was funny. I thought I couldn't.
Oh, I think we did Dr. Hook and the Medicine Shows cover the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not saying do that. But what would you do? Where would you fit? What would make you happy?
Well, when I first started playing music outside of the living room and for people, I got thrown into this situation where the Indiana Boys were supposed to host kind of a jam night at Muddy Boots, and then it turned into, well, Keenan's going to host the jam night because the other guys are too busy. And I said, well, Richard, what am I going to do all by myself? I would play a bunch of John Prine tunes. So I did. So that's who I'd cover if I was going to cover somebody that's known, but most of the time I spend my time playing my buddy's music, Dakota Curtis, play Joe Bollinger's music, local songwriters. I find their songs one way or the other, either on the recordings, and to start stealing people's songs that come onto the show. You know, I just think that if we can all steal each other's songs, like Chris Christopher said, that leads to good things. All get together and steal each other's songs. But I'd play you Paradise by John Prine probably first off, and if we have time for another, I'll play you one of them other fella's songs. You know Paradise, don't you?
I'd have to hear it. I'm not sure.
First time I heard it, my buddy Joe Bollinger was playing on the banjo at a youth group meeting, and I know you'll recognize it when we get.
When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born, to a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. When Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train's all beat away. Now sometimes we travel right down the Green River to an abandoned old prison down by Adrian Hill, where the air smelled like snakes. Well, we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pipe bottles was all we would kill. When Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train's all beat away. Play this one, Taylor. When the coal company came with the world's largest show, they torched all the timber and they stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal until the land was forsaken, and then they wrote it all down as a progress of man. When Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train's all beat away. Play it again, man. When I die, let my ashes flow down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, not 5 miles away from wherever I am. When Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train's all beat away. I'm sorry, my son, but old train done hauled it away.
Wow.
Keenan Rainwater.
That was awesome.
Thanks
So
much.
Bethany puts on there that her dad used to sing this song to her.
Oh, that was you
Yeah.
over there. I saw it coming over here. Yeah.
It's awesome. We got time to give you guys one more song here, but I got to make some announcements here. First of all, for all the folks who came up to Greg Hubler Chevrolet this past Saturday to get your tickets, wow. What a day we had up there at Greg Hubler Chevrolet. Record day for us for the tickets for Trace Atkins, Lone Star, Diamond Rio, Big Country, and Rose O'Neill. Now you can go online and get your tickets at WCBK.com or GregHublerChevy.com or RDProductionsLLC.com. You can go on there and get your tickets. Well, that's for the Drink of the Creek concert series. Speaking of that, starts in 1 month.
May 7th.
May 7th is our Latin American Fiesta night.
I need to read that name.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let's see if you can do it.
May 7th, Drink of the Creek, Cedar Creek Concert Series.
American Fiesta night.
Pavel
Latin American.
and Direct Contact and Son de Escuela.
Very
will be
good. You've been
out at
practicing.
Cedar Creek.
Free salsa lessons, the whole thing. Check out our website. Get all those dates.
Thank
We've
you.
got lots of them coming. It's going to be a great spring, summer, and fall around here for entertainment.
It's going to be a blast.
Check out Keenan on April 23rd with Rich Hardesty, Meager Kings band, which is Russ Baum, at the Brown County Playhouse. Go to browncountyplayhouse.org
Correct.
to get your tickets. If
Mandy
you-
even posted the ticket link in the comments.
Yeah.
on
Yes,
this
she did.
first stream.
And if you do it right and get the all access pass, you get to hear Taylor after it at the after party.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then if you're froggy, drive on down to Lacey, Kentucky this Friday night and hear him. If not, you can go to Mud Mayhem, which is in Duggar, Indiana, on April 30th.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
That's pretty good. I remember
That's
all
really
that.
awesome venue. Taylor and I both played that, opened up the show last year.
I saw your equipment, though, after it was over.
Oh,
Not my
man.
equipment.
Yeah.
I stayed sober and stuff. I put my stuff away.
Equipment was really dirty from all that, but it was fun. All right.
Are they going to jam together?
I don't know. Well, they kind of just did.
That was great. I loved it.
Oh, you mean for the next song?
You two rock. I tell you what.
If you play something I can follow, I'll jam along with him.
You know what? I do want to say this. Keenan, I've known you for a little while.
That's crazy.
I've known you for a little while, and I met you through Split Rail.
Uh-huh.
And I've always been impressed. I thought you brought a new level of music for them when you joined them.
They certainly brought a new level of music to me. They're
Yes.
more accomplished musicians than I am.
But from the last time I don't know if you're more comfortable or what it is, but you really,
Oh, yeah. Night and day.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's progressed so much in the last couple of years, it's kind of ridiculous.
yeah,
If he keeps
and
going
your
at this rate, we're going
voice,
to have to kneecap him.
and maybe I'm wrong, but your voice sounds so good. It just does.
Thank you.
All right, Keenan, I'm going to have you play one, then I'll have Taylor take us home.
Right on.
Keenan, what are you going to do for us, bud?
Well, you asked about covers, and so I'll take this opportunity to cover, probably going to cover Dakota Curtis. I used to play my buddy Joe Bollinger songs all the time, and I sure love those, but this is one that people seem to like by Dakota, and I know that Taylor could put a nice lead on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called See Past You.
Oh, yeah.
I used to play this with a young lady that he wrote it about, and it was pretty hilarious being on stage with her and looking into her eyes and sing this song he wrote about her to her. And then later he started dating her. This is one of those songs of possible unrequited love that actually worked out. I don't know how that's going for him now, but hopefully will. This is See Past You. This place is looking busy for a Friday night. Everybody's looking for a friend or for a fight. They don't care if it's me on the stage or not. I see you make your way across the dining room floor. Put your old cheap beer and your eye on the door. Sing every song for you. You just look my way. Right now, I can see past you. Right now, I can see past you. There may come a time when I close my tired eyes and I don't see you looking at me from the corner of my mind. But right now, I can see past you.
college town, serving drinks and singing songs. Wonder if I cross your mind when you're unsatisfied. These girls are giving it away to anyone who cares. There's a looker in my face trying to drag me up the stairs. I can't think of nothing but you, your wild eyes. And right now I can see past you. Right now I can see past you. There may come a time when I close my tired eyes and I don't see you looking at me from the corner of my mind, but right now I can see past you. Come on, Taylor. Right now I can see past you. Right now I can see past you. Well, there may come a time when I close these tired eyes and I don't see you looking at me from the corner of my mind, but right now I can see past you. Is this what I do it again, bud? Right now I can see past you. Right now I can see past you. Well, there may come a time when I close these tired eyes and I don't see you looking at me from the corner of my mind, but right now I can see past you. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Keenan Rainwater, ladies and gentlemen.
And that was a Dakota Curtis original. Check him out. Dakota and the Dark. They're still playing together as a three-piece. Got the Lean and the Plenty. If you look them up online, the streaming platforms, they got some cool stuff recorded under that band's name too.
Good deal. So Taylor, before you take us home, I'll make one more announcement. Hey, May 2nd, got a big announcement coming that we're going to be doing around here. Can't tell you right now. Can't tell you. Just let you know, May 2nd.
It's
Kevin,
the first I heard of it.
I knew you would like that.
A word of it. We let we spill the beans on everything.
That's the problem with you.
He's losing sleep.
We'll be back here next week with another Music Monday. We want to thank Keenan Rainwater, our buddy Taylor Hurley, for joining us. Taylor, we've had a great night tonight. Thank you guys for bringing your talents over here. We want to thank our in-house photographer, Mr. Scott Wallace. Once again, thanks to the Porch Time crew. Lovely job as always. Great job. Matter of fact, great job yesterday. I already said that, but unbelievable. Taylor, take us home, buddy.
For sure. We asked to request for spring.
There we go.
All right.
Sweet.
But it was funny you said that I seemed a little bit more confident. When I caught COVID back in December, and I couldn't shake it for like 2 months. It scared the hell out of me because I couldn't. Once I got better, it's like a whole new, like breathed a whole new life for me. Now I don't take a time for granted when I'm behind my guitar. So it's kind of funny that you guys.
is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? No, no. I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. But tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Can he do to you the things that I do? Oh, no. Take you higher. Oh, I'm on fire. Like someone took a knife, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head, and only you can cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Oh, no. I can take you higher. Ooh, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire.
Taylor Hurley, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next week. Thank you once again. God bless you.